Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is brought to you by you. If you want to learn how to support our show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 122 of Punching Up, Last Stand Media's weekly Nintendo podcast. I'm your host, as always, Brad Ellis, and joining me, of course, I got my insane co-host, Micah Moriarty. Micah, hello. Do you want to tell the classroom what images you were sharing in our staff Discord?
You want to start with that? Well, I thought Jimmy could use that for the thumbnail. I don't know. I cropped out the nudity, so I didn't know if Jimmy maybe could incorporate this somehow. The image I will describe, you've got Falco is in the back, and he appears to be entering Wolf, who is entering Star Fox. They all look like they're having fun. I cropped out the genitalia.
Yeah, with Fox McCloud bent over. Yeah, this is what I have to deal with, listeners.
Oh my God, no. Okay, I didn't want to post this one in this tab. No nudity. There's no nudity in this one, but I'm going to link this to you in Zencaster right now. You just have to see this one. They made his nipples really big.
Holy shit. What the fuck, dude?
Okay, here's the thing. Encouraged by your live stream audience, by the way, because they were the ones telling me to go look at this stuff. So, like, they were telling me to go check out, and he was like, yeah, there's all these Rule 30. Anyways, I went just to see.
Who said it?
Who was it?
I don't
want to accidentally say the wrong name. I feel like it might have been Andy Capped, but I don't want to say that for sure. But anyways, it did. So there was encouragement for me, and I was like, well, maybe there's something funny I can use on Twitter. But like, let me just talk about the themes. There was a lot of Wolf with Isabelle from Animal Crossing. A lot of that. Well, they're both animals, so that seems fine actually, but there was a lot of fart stuff, like Wolf farting on Star Fox and Star Fox like being excited by it. No, dude, there was a lot of that. I don't know these kind of like undercurrents of like why they kept giving him really big nipples, like that image I sent you just now. Really big nipples. That was a theme. I'm not sure really what's going on over there. But anyways, I think the one I posted in the staff chat, if Jimmy could somehow put that in the thumbnail, that'd be great.
No, I'm not going to tell him. I'm not going to tell him to do that. No.
How much money do you think I'd have to pay Jimmy for him to incorporate that? Like, maybe what if he put it like as faint as possible, like a watermark? It's just kind of there.
I don't want to get us banned off YouTube for some shit.
We're not going to get banned. You can't see anything. Or I mean, the second one I sent you was even more tame. There's nobody's naked there.
When was the last time you saw a thumbnail with something like that? What you're talking about? Listen, Micah, we're already probably in deep shit with Nintendo as is.
Are we?
Probably. How could we not be?
We love them and their stuff.
We do love them, but we're like, Nintendo to us
I feel like I'm a great ambassador.
Is the Marge meme of her turning away. Like, they don't want us. They don't want to associate with us. They don't want anything.
That's not true. No, it's not true. It's a lie. It's made up.
No. It's true.
No, see, I feel like they greatly benefit from the different flavor that we bring. Okay, we incorporate food and fitness and whatever the hell else. The beginning. Now you brought this up. Okay, I was gonna save this for the Star Fox discussion later. So to be fair, it was gonna be brought up, but you brought it up.
Yeah, because
you did this.
Obscene, like. How am I still surprised at things that are happening with you?
I cropped out the nudity. I feel like you're not appreciating that I did that for you.
I greatly appreciate it.
It was so much worse. It was so much worse.
Dude, I'm going to have a talk with Colin. We're getting crazy.
No, he doesn't need to know.
Does Colin know you're a furry?
Oh, I'm not, though.
You are a furry in denial. No,
because I thought that Wolf specifically had a certain je ne sais quoi. It's really, though, like...
You are looking at Star Fox porn.
No. Well, that was for the joke. I was trying to find something funny to tweet. I was horrified by everything I saw. They had Wolf doing yoga poses and farting while Star Fox is in the background with a boner. It was weird. Like there was really like it was not okay. Let me just say that everything I saw there was weird and bad.
This is not going to be the first time you look at this. This was curiosity.
No,
this is how it starts.
No.
You already sent me a new picture today.
Well, no, I had both of those saved to send you. Well, I had the links in my notes. I had the link in my notes.
Links in my notes.
Well, I didn't want to keep as you may have observed with Rule 34, there's a lot of horrible ads, and I just wanted to close those tabs as quickly as possible, so I just put the link in my notepad here.
How did this show get more perverted when Gene left?
Well, I mean, because we miss him so much.
How did this happen? Well,
I didn't do anything. You know, I was hanging out in your chat, all right, and then you know, things happen, and they're like, you know, Rule 34, there's a lot of him on there, and I'm like, all right, maybe I brought it up.
I'm gonna have to crack down on these perverts. This is unacceptable.
No,
you are a bad influence everywhere you go on the internet. You're a bad influence.
No, I'm a nice lady. I help people with their. See, here's the thing. My notes for the beginning of the show was going to be strawberry washing pro tip. That's what I wrote down here.
Okay.
That's what I was going to lead into with was a pro tip for the audience about washing strawberries. And you started with this debased conversation.
The audience needs to know with what I'm dealing with here
on a regular
basis. Multiple times a week.
Oh my God, though. Like, really, you should have seen the horrible things I've seen. What a time.
I bet.
I'm not going back to that website. I cross my heart and hope to die.
Colin needs to pay me more for this shit.
Well, you can negotiate that with him.
I'm gonna be like, how many people on staff have to deal with Star Fox nudes? Tell me that.
Well, I posted it in the staff chat for everyone to see. So
yeah,
that one.
I see more than that. I see more perverts.
You've seen 2 of them now. I'll send you more. I'll send you that fart one I was telling you about. That one was kind of funny.
Don't make me delete you off Discord. Don't make me do it. Don't make me block you.
But how will I get the show links?
I'll send them via email.
Well, do you still want that strawberry washing pro tip?
Yeah, what do you got? Let's hear it.
Okay. So I bought some strawberries at Publix because they were buy one, get one free. And I'm the only one in the house that eats them. So it's either like I'm going to freeze them to use for smoothies, in quotes. We all know what happens to fruit you put in the freezer for smoothies. It rarely becomes a smoothie. So I was like, how can I make sure I get to eat all these? And I was Googling around and I found this article. I think it was on Serious Eats. Can't remember. But the point was that it said if you wash your strawberries in hot water for 30 seconds, it will keep them fresh longer. And they did this whole thing where they kept them in the fridge for like 10 days and tracked the progress of strawberries washed in cold water versus hot versus not washed. And the hot ones did the best. So I didn't plan to keep them around for that long. I did intend to eat them as, efficiently as possible. But I will say it seemed to have worked. And that on day 3, the berries still looked very fresh. No signs of mold. Very important. You do this as soon as you get home from the store. So you get home from the store, get as hot of tap water as you can. They recommended like 110 degrees. And what was coming out of my tap was like 109. So A-okay there. And so you put them in a bowl with the hot water, swish them around for like 30 seconds, and then dry them very well. Keep them in the fridge. And you want to do that though when you get home because you want to inspect them immediately for any that already have any mold. Like anything that has even like a little spot of mold, just get rid of it. It's gone. And it seemed to have worked. So if you're a strawberry buyer, they specifically said strawberries. They did not say to try this for any other fruit. But I'm going to do this from now on when I buy strawberries.
Strawberry strats. I like it. Strawberries are very good. Colin doesn't like strawberries?
He does not like strawberries specifically. So that's why it's like when I buy them, especially when they have the buy one, get one free, I got to eat them really quick.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and I treat them though, like I was having them as dessert, basically. They were really good strawberries. So there's a nice big bowl of strawberries. It's like no calories. It's fantastic.
Strawberries with like whipped cream is very good.
I didn't even think to do that. And I have whipped cream in the fridge from our Father's Day party.
Yeah.
I didn't even think to do that.
Just a little bit. Just a little. Not a whole lot.
Or a lot. Or a lot.
Whatever.
Give me the
do what you got to do, I guess. Holy moly. All right. Hey, guys.
Do you think there's a picture of Wolf covered in whipped cream?
Yeah.
Do you think that exists?
I do. If you think it exists, is what I'm going to say.
I'm putting it into the ether.
You don't have to. It's already there.
Well, I don't know.
It's probably with Sonic.
I only made it to like page 6 when I was looking for funny images, and then I was like, I got to get the hell out of here. They were getting less and less funny.
Can you imagine if we were a Sega podcast?
I mean, so a lot of it was Wolf fucking Tails. There was a lot of that. And I'm like, he's not even from here. He doesn't even go here.
Yeah, wrong school.
There was a lot of that in there. Because at first I was like, why is Star Fox more than one tail? And I'm like, oh. That explains that.
Are you explaining this to Colin as you're searching for all this?
Oh my God, no, I told him nothing. I told him none of this. Because I don't mean, like, how am I going to explain this? Like, well, I'm looking for anything funny I might be able to tweet. And I might tweet out that one I posted in the Discord. I think that's tame enough to be like, I beat Star Fox and post that. I don't know.
Oh, no, don't do that, man.
On a scale of, I'm pretty desensitized, I feel, to memes. Yeah, on a scale of like 1 to 10, do you think that is fine to post online?
I mean, I've seen worse, but it's not it's not good.
But there's no nudity.
It doesn't bring me joy. It brings me anger and disgust. So
I think I can live with that.
There's no like, you're not seeing a wolf dick or some shit, fortunately.
No. And well, we won't get into that. Well, we will. Just for real quick, I was actually curious where people would take that anatomically. Would they go human or animal? And most of them went human, which I just find interesting. So it's a tidbit for anybody who's not going to go look for
lifestyle,
themselves.
I guess.
It's not. I'm not in it. I'm not in it.
You're
close.
Not in it.
No, here's what happened. He shows up in the game and he's like, can't let you do that, Star Fox. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? But really, I mean, like, that's, in a world of Peppies and Pigmas, suddenly there's this guy rolling in. He's got something about him, but that's it.
Yeah, you're saying so big. Yeah, that's it. Immediately searches for Rule 34 Star Fox.
I didn't immediately search for it. I searched for it after your chat told me that there was some good stuff in there to look at.
I'm so I was
mad. Like, well, let's look for something funny.
I'm so mad my chat did that. If I find out who you are, you're in trouble. You're fucking done. I'll ban you. I have no problem banning that.
Don't ban them. They're good
I will ban
folk.
Them.
Yeah, but
no, they're not.
They previewed it for me and told me that it was worth looking.
They're like a drug dealer giving you your first hit for free. I don't want that shit.
First, they were talking about how Colin has that Catherine body pillow and I should get a wolf one to compete with it. And I'm like, do they make that? And so firstly, this lovely individual searched for that to try and find me one. And then I was like, great, now give me a summary of Rule 34. What they got on there. And then he told me that he's like, I should go check it out. So
yeah, don't check it out.
But I did. I found a couple of funny images. The nipples one is really funny. I could crop that.
Hey guys, welcome. This is a Nintendo podcast. Probably the most hated podcast by the Nintendo company, and I don't blame them.
No.
I don't blame them. If you want to support us for some reason, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. You can get early ad-free access to all of our shows, including this degenerate, I don't even know what this is anymore, podcast. Also, if you want some merch sent to you by Micah here, go to laststandmedia.store. Please help them clear out their space where all the merch is. Let it be free.
Yes.
But yeah, we do talk about actual Nintendo stuff here, so I'll be clear if you're a first timer. Look, listen, we're like 60% business, 40% chaos, I would say. Could be worse. And it might get worse. So buckle up.
No, it's not. It
has gotten worse over time.
But you choose the questions is what the little debate we had in the staff chat.
But this is the audience. These are the questions they're giving me.
I know, but you're encouraging them because
did I take that question? Oh, I don't think I did.
You had it in the notes originally. Did you remove it?
I can't remember.
No, it's there.
Okay.
It's there.
Is it at the? Oh yeah, it's at the. Okay, we'll get there. All right.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Bradley,
this is your fault,
this.
audience.
But you're steering the boat, and if they're like, we want to go to Big Kitty Island, and you're like, no, I don't want to go there, but you steer the boat there.
Listen,
and it's
here's
like,
what it's like. I am the captain of the ship. This is true, but I am dealing with a crew of a bunch of perverts with scurvy. And if I get a little too off course, they're gonna
eat a lot of limes.
They're gonna mutiny and throw me overboard. So I got to be careful. Chooch Bagooch wrote in, said, "Hey Bricksters, I just want to chime in that while they're dumb looking, those pillows for gaming are great. My wife has carpal tunnel for her two desk jobs and can't hold her Steam Deck because of the wait for long periods of time. The pillow has been a lifesaver for her, so don't be afraid to use one, whoever you are, because gaming is something we shouldn't sacrifice to vanity. Listen, we got no problem with you using a thing if you need to. It's fine. But I know a lot of you motherfuckers out there don't need it. You just want to look like you're sitting in a little buoy or your little life raft thing around your waist."
What do you think they have one that's like shaped like a butt? Because that'd be funny. Like, what if they had one shaped like two cheeks?
Yeah, I'm sure there's something like that.
That'd be very funny.
Yeah, you could probably get something like that. I mean, if Mike ever gets a Steam Deck, she might need one.
I may very well buy the Steam Deck. However, I forgot to do it in time. I was going to download Fish Tycoon on my iPad and try it out, but I completely forgot.
You got time.
The iPad is in the gym because I use it for working out, like specifically. That's all it's ever used for. Is I watch my videos while I'm riding my bike, or I watch videos while I'm lifting, and like that's what the iPad's for. And it doesn't leave the gym, and so I completely forgot that it existed. And I was like, I gotta try out Fish Tycoon, and I forgot all about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see Micah's adventures of Steam Deck. Well, here's the problem. Okay, so Steam Deck, very expensive right now. We're like maybe a year and a half away from the PS6 handheld, Micah. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but it's not going to have Fish Tycoon. I'm going to get a PS6 handheld, but for completely other reasons.
Okay,
I forgot.
So you're going to get one anyways. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get one because I want to play other stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I never played Days Gone.
Ooh, fun game.
I guess I could try that. You know, I don't know. This PlayStation. I forgot, though. I talked to Dustin about Dustin, lovely chap that he is. He sent me this whole thing showing the Steam Deck compatibility for Fish Tycoon. Nice. And so it says that it's functional, but there's going to be issues with like scaling and like how the text looks. But it's primarily a click around game where you take care of fish and sell them at a store. But I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, you played all of Kingdom Come Deliverance on a Switch 1, so...
I did. A Switch Lite, mostly.
Switch Lite,
yeah. Even worse.
So your standards are very low.
They're pretty low. They're pretty low.
Pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah, no, all right. So I'm still thinking about it.
She's thinking about it. Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
No, we couldn't find a used one from anyone at the staff.
No,
unfortunately,
not that wouldn't require some tinkering. Because Ben had one that had a lot of but it required like a specific part, and I'm like, as he's explaining what I'd need to do, and I'm just like,
yeah, you're already zoned out,
glazing over. Yeah. I mean, look, man, I gave up the IT world for a reason, so it's like I don't want to deal with this.
No, it's okay. I get it.
I'll build some furniture. I'll put together things that you order online, but God, don't make me faff about with computers. I put together the rotisserie, last week. Yeah. Oh, the rotisserie. We used it and it was great. 10 out of 10.
What'd you cook on it?
I made chicken. So
did you put the whole bird on there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, you put the spit right through the bird, and then you got to secure it with these prongs so it doesn't, flop about.
Yeah, of course.
And 90 minutes later, perfect rotisserie chicken.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to try their flavors. I'm gonna do barbecue one. I got all these ideas. I'm gonna do like a Mexican one, and we can shred it for tacos. Like I have many ideas.
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. It auto turns. I assume you're not having to sit there cranking it.
Yes, yeah. It plugs in with an extension cord, and it just slowly spins. It's quite mesmerizing just watching the chicken spin around.
That'd be cool if you could do it though. If you want to crank it, if you want to like reenact a scene from The Hobbit. Being like you're cooking dwarves up.
I think you can spin it manually. Like if you just left it, unplugged, there's a big handle on it. I think you could just stand there and spin it if you so chose. But when you pay $180 for the thing to spin itself, you're going to let it spin itself.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Well, there you go. Oh, hey, sorry, Juice Magooch. Yeah, we're just kidding about the pillow thing. You can get a pillow. It doesn't fucking matter.
No,
but
get
I won't
the pillow. Use the pillow. Get yourself
use the pillow.
A pillow shaped like a hot dog if you want. I don't care.
The hot dog, dude, so much mileage out of that hot dog. It's crazy.
Right? All thanks to James and his lovely wife for sending me that.
Yeah. No hot dog earrings, though? You're not hot dog maxing.
I did not wear them today. Well, so today was a workout day. And then I was going to go for a walk. But Colin said he was like, can you take me to Lowe's before your show? And I was like, oh, all right. But so I didn't put jewelry on because originally I was planning to go for just a little walk around town. Right. Fast forward to now, still didn't put jewelry on. Completely forgot.
Need a hot dog shirt. Do you have one?
I have one shirt that says I'm only here for the hot dogs.
Okay.
And then I have that shirt that says let's get biting this hot dog that Pair of Shoes sent me. Yeah.
No shoes though, right? No hot dog-esque shoes.
I got socks. What I really wanted was Crocs had these gibbets that were shaped like hot dogs, but they were kind of expensive.
Gibbets sounds like, I don't know why, but it sounds borderline like a racist term to me.
No, it kind of does, right? I'm sending you this link right now. They're actually on sale. However, I'm kind of out of space on my Crocs. But you can also, it's a really big hot dog. If you click to the third picture,
Crocs, dude.
If you click down to that third picture of it on the Croc, it's a really big gibbet.
This isn't a tiny ass dog. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a really, this is like a, I don't know, 3-inch long attachment for your Crocs. And I have the Animal Crossing Crocs. I already have the house. My little Pikmin guys are on there. Fucking Nook and the gang. I already got a bunch of these going. Oh God, these Crocs.
Can you believe this? These are like okay, listeners. I'm going to try to describe this to you.
The pictures get worse as you go.
That is like a cowboy boot. That's Jessie from Toy Story. So think of a Croc with like a long top, like a boot. Basically, it's a boot-shaped Croc, and it is fucking disgusting.
The gibbets are kind of cute though. I like Jessie's hat.
The hat, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Did you see, it was a really funny meme, and it was like, I'm going to tell my boomer grandma that Jessie is actually Woody, but he's trans now. Like,
that's really funny.
Just because it would be really funny if somebody had only seen Toy Story 1 and never knew anything about the subsequent movies. Yes. And just be like, no, they made him woke. And it's like, what?
Yes, that's really funny, dude.
Someone's Southern grandma just having a fucking heart attack.
Those Crocs are $130, by the way. So,
ooh, I didn't even look at the price. Crocs are expensive, dog. When I got my Animal Crossing Crocs, they were like $80. Yeah, and it's partly why I only wear them. Well, I don't think I can drive in them things, anyways. They're the platform Crocs, so they're really thick. So first of all, I don't think I could drive in them in the first place, but I don't wear them out and about. Like I just wear them at home, and I don't know. Are they really worth that much? I don't know. I know people love them, but so I usually buy my shoes are half sizes, and Crocs only have whole sizes. So I had to go for the bigger size. So they're like slightly too big, and then like if I flip down the 4-wheel drive strap, they're like slightly too small. So it's maybe actually just me, and I feel like if you got the right.
Hold up. 4-wheel drive strap?
Oh, that's what you call it. Like this, the little strap on the back of the Crocs. You usually wear it forward as just like a clog, but people call it like switching to 4-wheel drive when you use the little strap. Okay. And so if I put that on, then the shoe's too small. So if you have the right feet, Crocs are really comfortable. I don't have the right feet. I really just want these Animal Crossing ones.
Yeah. Okay.
So Crocs, anyways, man. Brad, when are you getting Crocs?
Never, sadly.
What if you get some Crocs, you get some toe socks, you stick your toes through the holes?
I'm just trying to imagine myself walking outside like that.
Well, that's the thing. I don't wear them out. I'm only wearing them in the garage when I'm packing merch orders primarily, going to the mailbox. Like I'm not crocking around town. crocking around the Christmas tree.
I don't really want to buy anything where I'm like, I would feel like a fucking asshole walking around with them. Do you know what I mean? Like in public. And like, whatever, if you guys are joining one where in public, it's fine. You can be cringe, but you're free. I get it. But I have my limits with that kind of stuff. No, thank you. If you're a kid, whatever. I think it's different if you're a kid.
Yeah,
kids look like
super
fucking
popular.
Dumb idiots anyways all the time, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, thinking of me as a kid wearing like my fucking cargo shorts and like I had the cargo pants that zip off at the knees.
Oh, hell yeah. I remember those. Yeah.
I was fucking, let me tell you, I was really cool when
kids
I was
are dumb,
a kid.
Dude.
So.
And I mean that in the nicest way possible. As someone who enjoys kids. Kids are just dumb. And it's great.
Well, I'll also let you know your toe socks are still sold out. I keep checking.
Thank God. What size are you looking at? You could do 11 as well.
So, okay, because let me just double check here. So what's sold out is the 10-11 is sold out.
Yeah, that's me.
So, yeah, because all they have is medium, which is men's 6 through 8. I think that's gonna be a tight fit. And so what's sold out is the large size. And I just keep refreshing it on Amazon. I wonder if it's sold out because of Prime Day.
Yeah. I don't know. Everyone wants those toe socks.
Everybody was getting their socks.
I'm going to be so mad if I ever get those in the mail.
I'm going to mail you some.
How am I going to explain this to Kristen?
What are you talking about? They're for workouts. They're
I'd be like,
excellent.
Look, I got toe socks.
Dude, I'm telling you though, like for leg day, the grip that you will feel in your shoes is unreal, man. Like it really is enhancing my
I don't
workout.
feel like I'm struggling with grip though on my feet.
You don't feel like it yet, but once you see the difference, all right, I feel like my workouts have improved 1,000% as a conservative estimate.
You're also a psychopath, so I don't know.
No.
You're
my feet really hurt. First, I bought new shoes, and my feet still hurt. so then I was Googling and people were saying try toe socks and I was like, all right. And it worked. Yeah. It worked. And we've had like 2 other listeners try them now and they're fans. I'm just saying.
Every cult has some cult members. That's all I'll say. Go barrel roll into some bitches wrote in. Good name. And they said, I was always the fat kid. And one time during middle school, the class was playing tug of war. They tied this rope around me as an anchor. Then all the athletic kids, for some reason, joined the other team. The loss was bad enough, but to add insult to injury, they dragged my wrecking ball ass over the helpless team and left a trail of crushed middle schoolers in my wake. Any stories about being used as a wrecking ball? I read this and I was like, were we talking about like fat kid stuff before? I'm sure I guess we did.
Talk about heavyweights again? I love that movie.
I don't know. I don't think we did. But this is a good write-in. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. First of all, good name. Go barrel to some bitches. I like that. That's
fantastic.
Funny. But this kid, okay, he was the fat kid, caps. Tied a rope around me like an anchor. Just ran you through the other team, dude. That's pretty insane. That's like an anime strat.
Well, right, because Colin and I were talking about gym class, because he was asking if we ever played floor hockey, because I guess his school used to do that a lot, and I said no. And I don't think we ever did a tug of war, as you would see on sitcoms and whatnot. I don't think this ever happened at my school, but it sounds like a really... I mean, funny now, but like, oh my God, I can't imagine. I was extremely clumsy. Well, still am, but like I was extremely clumsy as a kid, and I dreaded gym class because I was just a bumbling baby deer amongst the gazelles, and we'd be playing kickball, and I'd miss the kick. Like, oh my God, just horror. I still feel the embarrassment.
Damn. Yeah, I love gym class. It was fun getting to run around. We got to play dodgeball and stuff. I don't know if schools even do that anymore. They're probably too much pussies now to play dodgeball.
So when I was in high school, granted that was 15 years ago now, but we had switched from the rubber dodgeballs to those foam ones. And there was always one that like somebody taking a bite out of, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But like we switched to those. They really didn't hurt. They were also a lot harder to throw because they were so light. So I imagine that if schools still have dodgeball, they're probably using those.
Yeah.
That's what we had. We, though, in high school, you had the option to go to the weight room, which is what I would usually do, and I just use the elliptical. But the best thing was that because I went to a trade school, they wanted me to take extra math classes because I was doing really well in math. And I was like, I'll do math if I don't have to do gym. So I took double math my last 2 years of high school and got out of gym. It was great.
Okay. You were like the quintessential nerd.
I was. I mean, still am.
I'm afraid of gym class. I need to avoid gym class.
I mean, God, it's just like 45 minutes of embarrassment every day. I can't.
Damn, dude.
Because I was just like a sickly Victorian child, you know? So it's like polio. I was extremely thin. I had scoliosis. Well, I still have scoliosis. It doesn't go away. Right. But it's like I got scoliosis. I'm 80 pounds. I'm very small. Yeah. Please just let me go do math by myself. But
wouldn't even let you walk the track? Wouldn't let you walk the track or anything?
No, because that required supervision. So it was also, winter for a good portion of the year.
Oh, but it's true. Fair.
Yeah. Oh my God, running the mile. I think I just made it. You had to hit 20 minutes or under to pass. And I think I ran like a 19-minute mile.
You did it though. That's good. You made it.
Yeah. Fucking just barely. Yeah. But these days I'm very active. So everything worked out fine.
Things have turned around. Mark Grouch wrote in. This is the question I was talking about. So if you have young children, you have young children listening for some reason, take them out. First of all, don't have your young children listen to this show. I can't guarantee you any safety or anything not perverted. Mark Grouch wrote and said, if Wario's cock was throbbing, would you let him finish in your golden pipe? No.
You put this in the show.
I know. Yeah, this is the questions we get. This is our audience. And big no, obviously. Micah?
No, I'm married. I can't entertain.
What if you weren't? What if you weren't married? What if you weren't married?
Well, are we together? I'm not some floozy,
Okay.
Are we going steady? There are multiple questions here.
Yeah. What if it was Waluigi though?
If the question was, would I date Wario or Waluigi? The answer would be a hypothetical yes.
Okay.
Because they're not real. But yeah.
Close enough.
Would I pursue a relationship? Potentially.
Okay, fair. All right, let's talk about actual news for now. For a bit. We had this morning a Splatoon Raiders Direct, which I just watched. I watched it quickly because I was running behind on time. But before I get into all the details, Micah, what did you think about it all?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great? Okay.
Oh, yeah. So I already had this pre-ordered. I knew that I wanted it. I am someone who really enjoys the gameplay of Splatoon, but I am just kind of out of the loop on the online scene. I love waves of enemies in games. Sign me up. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is the one that had the Spec Ops mode where you just fight like waves of enemies. Loved it. I'm all about horde modes, waves of enemies. That's my thing. So this being Splatoon, you can play it, single player, you can play it multiplayer. I am all about this. And everything that they showed, I didn't want to watch the direct because I felt like it's like you're telling me too much. But I'm really excited by everything that I saw. I don't know how much you want me to get into.
No, let's just get into it. Yeah.
All right, cool. So, they gave a brief overview again that you're the pilot of the ship for this like treasure hunting musical group, and you crash land on an island, and you're going to be exploring those islands for treasure, and you're slaying the salmonids along the way. And they showed like the different classes of the salmonids. There's like little ones, there's boss guys. They showed, kind of how they all converge on you for these waves, which just looks so chaotic and fun. You are collecting these eggs. Some of this is like, ew, but they're sea creatures, so whatever. It's like your robot is powered by eggs.
Yeah.
So you got to collect the eggs from the salmonids, and then your treasure hunting robot can start digging around and looking for these relics, which are valuable. The most interesting part of the direct to me was all of the options for customization. So they showed 3 different ink tanks that you can use, and then a bunch of gadgets to attach to them. The gadgets can be upgraded, so you can really customize how you play. That looks super cool. I can't wait to try them out. There's one of them where it's like the ink is like orbiting you, and it reminds me of my favorite power-ups in Vampire Survivors, because I love all the power-ups that encircle you, like the Bibles, like the garlic aura.
Yeah.
All those are my favorite power-ups to choose in Vampire Survivors. So that one immediately was like, I'm playing that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, you collect items on the treasure hunt to upgrade your home base and upgrade yourself and your weapons. So I'm just like, can't wait. When the fuck is this coming out? Why isn't it tomorrow? It's the end of the month, right? It's like the
23rd.
Yeah, so
a little over 3 weeks away.
I gotta wait, but I was already excited about this game just for something, I don't know, really different from what I've been playing lately. And now like excitement's like way up here. We're way up here.
Yeah. This comes out the 23rd for $50, so it is not a full price game, which I think
and I think Walmart, right, I'll double check. I think Walmart did have the $10 discount, which, you know, Star Fox again confirmed that after the game comes out, the price goes back up. So these pre-order prices from Walmart and Amazon, where they're doing the $10 off on some of these Nintendo titles, that goes away at release date. So this is one of those examples of like, it's worth pre-ordering these.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want the cheaper physical copy, do it for the pre-order. Otherwise, you'll spend $60, which is the physical price for Nintendo. Well, you guys know, listeners, physical games are $10 more usually. So if you want a little cheaper physical, there you go. And this will be not a game key card, so it'll be all on the actual cart, which is nice. But yeah, I think it looks pretty fun. I'll probably check it out. I'm not like a huge Splatoon fan. I've tried 2 and 3, and I think they're okay, but it just never really grabbed me. I do like horde modes. It's interesting because it has like roguelite elements, I would say. Not necessarily a sense of, you know, getting random power-ups, I guess. Well, I guess you kind of do, but there is a permanent progression. But there are difficulties, and I think with like a game like that, I mean, I don't think it's a roguelike where if you die, you reset a run. It's more like you just redo that kind of stage. So I don't think it's necessarily like that.
Because they were highlighting too that you keep all your XP and everything. You come home with it. It's not like you're trying to extract, you know, and like, oh, if you lose all your stuff because you didn't survive that boss fight. It seems very forgiving in that regard.
I hope there's like very challenging levels later on, because there are difficulties in the game, which is fine. But I will hope there's later on, there's levels that are like, it's only available on this difficulty or something to emphasize, because there is multiplayer in the game. You can team up with like 3 other people. They said for some levels you could call in players to help you if you're having trouble, but you can only, if you do that, there's like a cooldown period or something where you can only do it so often. So you have to be pretty wise about it. So I hope there is some very challenging levels where I actually feel like I need to do that kind of stuff, or it's an option. Because with difficulties, you know, if you want, a lot of people are just going to put it on, what is it called in this? It's called, I think, Tourist on this.
It is Tourist, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's like all island vacationing kind of stuff, so I get it.
Oh, yeah. It just perfectly fits the current Twitter sphere buzzwords, because that's what people have been getting called when they don't really play games.
Yeah. And like, this isn't a roguelite, like how I think about it necessarily. There are some things that remind me of it, but it's Nintendo's own version of it. I just hope there's some challenging stuff that you're forced to do in games like this. Just end game stuff, at least. You know, if you want to get through the main story or whatever, that's totally fine. But I hope there's like in-game events, like, because you know, Splatoon always does events like the Splatfest and stuff like that. Maybe they'll be like, here's a limited time event, this insanely hard level, we can only do it on this kind of thing. I think that'd be really cool.
Yes. No, I was already thinking about stuff like that too. What can they do for special events, and having like an ultra difficult boss? And it's like, oh, he's dropped in for the weekend. You grab your buddies, you know. So I definitely think the sky's the limit in terms of those special events and stuff they can do. I do hope, like there is like post game content that is like really challenging, or just like this is like a super difficult boss, and you're gonna work your way up to that. But it does just look chaotic and fun, which is what I love about Splatoon. I gotta be honest, because I keep thinking about getting back into it, but I just haven't been feeling like in the multiplayer mood. I just haven't been feeling it. There were years of my life where every weekend was dedicated to Call of Duty and spending hours online. And I just don't feel it lately of like wanting to compete. I've just been enjoying bopping around in RPGs or Star Fox, whatever. Like, I just haven't felt like, oh, you know what? Let's go in a multiplayer game and get fucking angry. Because I want to get angry. So I don't know. I haven't been feeling that, but maybe this will, kick me back into Splatoon.
This isn't competitive, so you're just going to be working with other players, which is more friendly.
I'm curious if it'll make me want to get back online. Just because Splatoon 2 is a game I really loved, and it's so much fun with.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to see. I'm sure they're going to do Splatoon 4 or whatever in the future. Franchise is too big for them probably to ignore it, but I think it's cool to do a little spin-off kind of game like this. So about 3 weeks away, a little over 3 weeks away from when we're recording this, so not too long. So, but yeah, looks pretty good.
And the music's always really fun.
Oh yeah, of course.
So excited for that.
I like the hub in it. It's like that ship that you go to and you can kind of expand it. I always love stuff like that. Having a hub that you can expand over time is good shit. So very nice there. All right. Next up, Persona is getting a live action Netflix show.
This is like the worst news.
Apparently, a Persona live action TV adaptation is in the works at Netflix, 21 Laps, and Story Kitchen to produce. I don't know who any of those people are. I'm reading this from the Reddit Gaming Leaks and Rumors, but this was originally from Variety.com, but I couldn't read it there. But yeah, they're developing a show that Variety has learned from sources, so keep in mind this has not been officially announced. Christopher Monfort is attached to write the adaptation, in addition to serving as executive producer and showrunner. Sean Levy and Robert Atwood of 21 Laps will also be executive producers, along with Dimitri M. Johnson, Michael Lawrence Goldberg, and Timothy I. Stevenson. The Story Kitchen, Toru Nakahara of Sega will be executive producer as well. 21 Laps is currently under an overall TV deal with Netflix. I'll say this does not sound appealing at all to me whatsoever. No. Live action Netflix adaptation, usually not good. One Piece is okay, but Persona? I don't know, man. It doesn't sound great to me. I'm not excited about it, especially because there's already Persona animes. If I really that's what I would want from Persona, and it already exists.
Yeah. My first thought when I saw this was Death Note, and I was like, oh God, don't do this again.
Don't do this, man.
Please don't do this to me. Which I did not watch. I was just like, this is trash. I don't know. I'm very scared. I'm very scared.
Are they going to do it in Japan, actually, like a Japanese school? Or is it going to be like a school in Malibu or some shit like that?
Oh, dude, it's going to be they're going to be like in Haiti. These extraordinary youth. They're going to do something fucking so off the wall. Like something so out of bounds that you're just like, I don't know. Here's the thing too. It's just that God, I love Persona so much. And it's like, on the one hand, I want more people to know about it, but that's how I felt about the Witcher show. And then they ruined it. And I'm saying that as a fan of the books and the games, and they ruined it.
They did. Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, more people know about The Witcher now, but I'm not happy about it. And so my small desire of oh, maybe more people would be jazzed about Persona. And it's like, yeah, but if they fucking do it wrong, it's all for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. And
I'm terrified.
Persona deals with some pretty heavy storylines too that I feel are handled well. And I don't want them to be botched for this current audience, which Netflix is aware of people, scrolling their phones while watching. So you got to repeat stuff 3 times during the show. So to make sure the phone scrollers are in the loop. I hate that. I hate this idea of dumbing down content So I don't want them to make it. If it wasn't attached to Netflix, I'd be like, maybe. But it being attached to them specifically, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to think of like, what are we gonna have Jason Momoa as the gym teacher, Hamashida and stuff like that? It's like, it's gonna be strange to me. Are we gonna do like arcs from the games? Are we gonna follow a game, or is it just gonna be like its own kind of thing, own story and all that stuff?
That's the other thing. I don't know where they're gonna take it. There's a lot to look through here, so but I'm not. God, I don't want this.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. It does not sound good.
I just have very low hopes of them accomplishing this in a way that I would find satisfactory.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, I hope it's good. I'm hoping, but I'm doubting big time right now. Big time. And before someone says One Piece to me, I haven't even watched season 2 of One Piece live action. I watched the first one, it was fine. I don't love it. It's fine though. So, and that's like considered like one of the best ones. So, Persona, yeah, I don't know about this, man. Yeah, it's gonna be in Haiti. It's gonna be weird, man.
I would feel better if it was animated. I'd feel like you, as you said, it's unnecessary. No, I know, but like as you said, it's unnecessary. But if they wanted to do some like, I don't know, Americanized adaptation, I'd be like, all right, at least it's animated so it can look splashy and stylized. But what are we gonna do with this?
Yeah,
they're gonna look so stupid.
Yeah, it's gonna look like a CW show, and I'm like, oh.
It's gonna need you're gonna need really good costumes. You're gonna need a budget to do those right, so you don't end up with the Rings of Power, fucking Spirit Halloween armor. I just don't have high hopes that they'll put what I feel like is the requisite, oomph behind it to make this look cool and stylish and not fucking lame. And then to not make decisions like, you know what, let's make Joker black. It's like, let's not do that. Don't make Ryuji Mexican. Like, just don't do this to me.
Yeah. Persona is like a very Japanese thing to me. And I'm not saying it couldn't work in the West, but I don't know if live action is the way to introduce that.
Well, there's a couple things too. Part of it, like the whole thing with their schedule, and it's like, I mean, they're not on an American school schedule, and that's part of the whole thing. You got this calendar and the school breaks, and you got school 6 days a week or whatever. Like, it doesn't work. Don't make it weird and American. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Stick to the source material. Don't do Light Turner instead of Light Yagami. Don't do this to me.
Light Turner, yeah.
That's what his name was, right? In the Death Note fucking Netflix thing. Dumb. Like, don't do this.
Don't do that.
Do not do this to me.
Don't do that. Tom Sweetie wrote in and said, hello, gamers. This is my first write-in to the show, and I'm here to tell you that Persona is getting a live-action TV show at Netflix. You may assume that animation is the way to go, but they already did that. So with that being said, who are you casting in the show? The Rock as Morgana, Zendaya as Nanako. You could give a joke answer or a serious answer, and a joke answer, it doesn't matter. Have a great day, and I'm going to goon over barbecue sizes.
What does that even mean? Like the barbecue, the cooker itself?
I don't know. Like the size of the meat, the amount that you got food. Maybe he means like the barbecue grill or something.
Yeah, he must be
going to Lowe's to buy barbecue. Something like that.
Go and look at those Yoder smokers. Those are expensive. That's
okay.
Money.
For serious casting, I think you should probably do not big names. Kind of like how the Zelda movies doing.
For serious casting, I'm not going to have an answer because I don't know any Japanese actors.
True. That's true. I don't. I really don't.
I could be a little racist and be like, let's look up the cast of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Maybe some of those, they're going to be pretty old now, aren't they, huh?
Yeah, whatever.
They
could be teachers in it.
Okay, all right. Well, so let's start there. Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift. They had that great song. Do you like that movie?
I remember enjoying it at the time. Yes.
Okay, that's all I need. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Oh my god, and it had that great song by the Teriyaki Boys, bro. That movie fucking.
The main character I remember made me laugh just when he would say shit. And like the Japanese in it is so funny when people are speaking Japanese.
Yeah, you know what? All these actors are
Sayonara.
Pretty old.
Yeah, it has a little Bow Wow in it.
It did have a little Bow Wow in it. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's see if this guy's still an actor. Okay, he's 50 years old now.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna put Kazuki Namioka. He can be Mr. Kamoshida.
Okay.
Well, right. I want authentic, Yeah, I want authentic. I'm not trying to get fucking Hannibal Buress as Mr. Kamoshida. I'm not trying to do that here. Yeah. But if I'm being honest, I don't know many Japanese actors, and this guy is one of the first ones I found.
Yeah. All I know is Gact, who is a Japanese singer-songwriter from Japan, but he was also Genesis, his likeness at least, in Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. So, bring Gact back for the Persona live action series.
Now, if they're gonna go white with it, if they're gonna go American with it,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know any young people.
Hear me out, Micah. What if they made...
who do I know except for Tom Holland that's a young person?
What if it's just like Saved by the Bell vibes, but it's Persona?
I would hate that so
like
much.
Like Zach Morris with a Persona.
Oh,
Slater.
Jeez-a-Lou. I hate that show.
Jeez-a-Lou,
so
damn.
much.
Damn.
No.
Too white for you?
Oh my god, horrendously white. Like
there's a black girl in it.
I didn't get that far to know such a thing.
Damn.
That and Full House was just like gag me with a spoon. This show is horrible. So none of that.
You were too busy watching shows with a rapist, like The Cosby Show.
Hey, I was watching The Cosby Show. I'm watching like Salute Your Shorts. All right, like
what about Pete and Pete? Did you ever see Pete and Pete?
I think that's a show that I am familiar with, but I don't actually remember it very well. My mom would bring it up randomly.
Yeah,
so
my mom liked
watch
that show,
it.
I think.
Exactly. My mom still brings it up, but I don't remember really watching it. I definitely was too young to remember that show.
Does your mom have like a favorite cartoon you remember when you were growing up? Like something you'd watch that she also liked?
Oh, yes. She loved SpongeBob.
Okay.
Like
nice.
fucking loved. She loved SpongeBob. She really liked Fairly Odd Parents. Let me think. She liked Cat Dog as well. My dad hated Cat Dog.
Cat Dog's
she liked Ed, Edd, and Eddy too. She thought Ed, Edd, and Eddy was really funny. Tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think SpongeBob is probably her all-time favorite of the things we used to watch. I'd have to like think if there's anything else up in the deep brain. But I feel like that's kind of the list.
No, that's a good list. Yeah. My mom's favorite show was this show called Freakazoid. I don't know if have you ever seen that?
It scared the shit out of me as a kid. That and Animaniacs I found very scary and I did not like.
Okay.
Oh, Bobby's World. Do you remember Bobby's World?
I do remember Bobby's World. Yeah, his mom.
My mom loved that show. So that'd be another one.
Don't you know Bobby? Yeah.
Oh, and Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, Dexter's Lab.
She really thought that was funny too. She liked when they would do those little interstitials with like, oh my god, the superhero guys. There was like
the Major Glory, and there was the Viking guy. Yeah. What was his name?
Exactly.
Like something Valhalla, maybe.
Was it Valhallen? Or it was supposed to be like Van Halen, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, there's Major Glory, him, and there was like Monkey, who was just the superhero monkey.
Oh yeah, his name was Valhallen. Yeah,
Valhallen.
And it was like, and he was a rock star Viking.
Yeah,
kind of like Van Halen. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, they were like roommates or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the Justice Friends.
The Justice Friends, dude. I gotta look this up. The Justice Friends. Yeah, man. Oh, Kronk, was that guy's name? He was like the Hulk guy.
Yeah.
I think his name was Kronk.
Let me in, Wiki. Let me in. I'm trying to get to the wiki. I did. The Infraggable Krunk.
Krunk, yeah. Major Glory, Valhallen, and the Infraggable Krunk. Yeah. Damn, dude. Shout out, dude.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
That was a great show. My mom loved that one too.
Yeah, that was good. Cool, man. Good shit. Well, anyways, we were talking about Persona.
All right, we get Steve Harvey
okay.
as what's the coffee shop guy's name? Sojiro?
Yeah.
I like him a lot. Actually, he needs to be flawless because Sojiro is chef's kiss in Persona 5, so we need a really great... If they put Pedro Pascal in there, I'm going to freak out. Don't do this.
We need like
do it.
An attractive older male.
Exactly. You think, I don't know, you think Michael Caine's busy?
Yeah. He's too old to do that.
He's not too old. He's not too old. American classic actor Michael Caine.
Was it you that didn't know he was British? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
You don't know Dick, Micah.
I thought he just had, like, I don't know, an accent. I didn't...
He's 93.
Well, how's he looking, though?
I don't know, dude. He's looking 93.
All right, well, let me take a little peek-see right here. Michael Caine, recent photo. He's getting a little old.
He's getting old.
We're all right. We're no longer at Batman, movie Michael Caine anymore. That's fine. We could get the guy who played Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, okay. I forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about.
He's the guy from those State Farm commercials.
Yeah.
He can't be that busy.
What if we have Andy Serkis as Morgana?
Fine. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Okay. What about Timothée Chalamet?
What is he? Is he the guy from Dune, or is he the guy from the Bob Dylan movie?
No, he's both.
Oh.
It's both. Why can't I think of his name?
Who's the guy that, you know what it was? I thought the guy from that cooking show was the guy in the Bob Dylan movie.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And they look very similar to me. It's not him.
Timothée Chalamet as Yusuke, the artist with the fox mask.
Fine.
I don't know.
I can't even... I'm trying to think of young actors, and like my brain is like, who? I don't know. Amanda Bynes. She fell off a fucking cliff.
Yeah.
I don't know what the young people are watching these days.
I don't know. So
maybe that's why Tom Holland and Zendaya are in everything.
Maybe
that's all they got. That's the roster.
They sell tickets, I guess. Yeah, throw them in. Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on from that. We don't have to speculate anymore. Switch 2 is possibly getting an updated LCD screen. The LCD kind of has been a point of criticism for the Switch 2 itself. But I'm reading this from My Nintendo News, and it says a listing on a Chinese retail site has revealed a new LCD panel for the Nintendo Switch 2, which is most likely being produced by Sharp. Nintendo Patent Watch believes is to be completely updated design, so not just a minor refresh. It could be an improvement over the original Nintendo Switch LCD panel, which Digital Foundry had gripes with in their launch review, but we will have to wait and see on that one. The new LCD panel may also be tied to the revamped Nintendo Switch 2 model, which will have a replaceable battery as per EU guidelines. I mean, I don't even play my Switch handheld, Micah, but as a handheld pretty much only gamer with the Switch 2, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I'd be excited for the people who care about it, but like, let me just frame it this way: that I'm not a Digital Foundry dork, and it looks fine to me. It looks perfectly fine. I have played a variety of games on it. I think it looks great. So for me personally, I'm not thinking, oh man, I missed out on the better screen because I bought mine at launch. I'm like, I mean, good, because it's improvements for people who care. Always good. It's definitely not going to be a downside to be like, oh, no, the screen's better. Yeah. But am I feeling like, oh, I want to see the new one and compare and maybe upgrade? Definitely not. I'm perfectly content with so far, like with everything I've played, and like a variety of things, like Star Fox being fast paced and flying around, and Elliot having the rich, colors and pixel graphics. Like, I have not felt like the screen is lacking in any way, but great to have this being done. and I'd be very interested to see a comparison, and what people feel about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be clamoring for a new one.
Yeah. Doesn't affect me at all. I don't really care, but if they're going to make a new one for the future ones that is better, maybe it's more efficient or cheaper, I don't know, but sounds fine. Hard to really say until we actually see it, but so far, seems all right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's also, too, though, we'll just always get into, it's like the games themselves. It's like, I don't know, man. Do I feel like I can't see the Adventures of Elliot well enough? You see just fine.
Sure.
You see just fine. It's not a PS6. It's not a PS5 Pro.
No.
It doesn't have to be.
You're not a great example, I would say.
I'm a fantastic example of a person who uses it a lot.
You are someone that uses it a lot, but can't tell.
I do often take off my glasses to game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So keep that in mind, listeners.
I've been known to play a game without my glasses on.
She's been known. Little blur never hurt anybody.
No. They call Sonic the blue blur.
They
so
do.
How well am I supposed to see him?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, you're a famous Sonic fan. Well, at this rate you're gonna be from what you're getting into now.
No. These allegations need to cease. All right. I'm firmly in the human camp. All right. Just to acknowledge that someone has a somewhat hot guy energy is not wrong.
I would say acknowledging is one thing, but seeking out Rule 34 is another thing.
But I was looking to make a tweet, it's like I was specifically looking for it so I could make a tweet saying I beat the game. Please clap. And then I just wanted to post a funny image with it. I was looking for humor.
Yeah.
I walked away horrified.
Whatever you say.
Horrified. I'm going to send you the fart picture if you don't
I'm going to block you on Discord.
I'll airdrop it to your phone.
I'm going to report you to the officials.
Nah.
All right. Let's see here. Speaking of Star Fox, not that. Relax. Star Fox is seemingly a hit, though, for sales-wise. I'm going to read this from VGC. Star Fox has launched to a positive start in the UK, topping the charts and selling significantly faster than its most recent predecessors. As noted on X by the game's business Christopher Dring, the Switch 2 exclusive sold far more copies in the first week on sale than the last two box Star Fox games did in the UK, according to Nielsen IQ data. Specifically, Star Fox on Switch 2 has sold nearly double what Star Fox Zero did during its opening week, when it was released on the Wii U a decade ago. Well, the Wii U, stinky, so that certainly didn't help. There wasn't a lot out there. The game also sold significantly more copies in its first week than the 3DS remaster Star Fox 64 3D, with Dring saying sales are also up about 70% compared to that game's launch week. The data only takes physical sales into account, making it certain that Star Fox on Switch 2 would compare even more favorably to the 3DS release if it was digital sales were also included. This is because when Star Fox CD was originally, there was no digital version, I guess, when it first came out. Hold on, let me just see if there's anything else I need to talk about. Nope. We have the UK physical charts, though. I'm going to look at this really quick. So UK physical charts, top 10. Number 1 is Star Fox. Number 2 is EA Sports Football 26. Cyberpunk 2077 is number 3. Interesting. Ultimate Edition. Number 4 is Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Number 5 is 007 First Light. Number 6 is Football Manager 26. Number 7 is Resident Evil Requiem. Number 8 is Pokemon Pokopia. And number 9 is Lego Batman, The Legacy of the Dark Knight. Number 10 is Resident Evil 3. Must have had a sale or something for these games.
I was like, where's that coming from?
Resident Evil 3? Like the remake? That was like years and years ago. That was like 2019 or 2020.
The UK yearns for Resident Evil. They're loving it.
They do yearn. Yeah, they have 2 football games on here, or soccer games.
They're like, this looks just like me mam's house.
Exactly, dude. That's a great impression. I'm sure they'll love that.
I've been watching this guy who he is a Hungarian chef who works in the UK, and he like live streams himself at work. Okay, like he's cooking all day at this like British cafeteria, and I keep like the British customers are so funny. But I just keep saying the phrases because like there was one guy came up, he's like, might have some beans on the side. And so I've been saying that. Or then some lady was like, can I have a pot of cheese? And so I'm just walking around the house saying like my NPC phrases.
Yeah,
and like
NPC
I watch
dialogue.
the live streams, I keep picking up new ones. It's and like, Colin's just standing in the kitchen. I'm like, can I have a pot of cheese? Like,
yeah,
it's fantastic.
Yes.
Everybody go watch it. The channel where he does the live stream is Mr. T's Kitchen.
Mr.
And then his
T's
other
Kitchen.
channel, I think, is linked in there. But it is so mesmerizing. He's just like working the line. They have a different menu every day.
Cool.
And he's just cooking all the food. And the British people, they eat a lot of beans.
Yeah, they like
the
beans.
Eat beans. No, they're bean. One guy was like, God, double beans. Yeah, double beans.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
Siler wrote and said, Yo, Bryka. Nintendo, that's our like
our Benefer,
name.
our Bradgelina.
No, it's our fusion
Brangelina?
name. It's our fusion name. Like Gogeta or something like that.
No, yeah, they were fused
Vegito.
as well. The celebrity
Vegeta.
fusions,
Yeah.
You had to make it nerdy. I went, mainstream. Well, like
you went
30
like
years ago,
mainstream white girl with it.
Okay, if you don't like J-Lo, then we're gonna have some fucking problems.
J-Lo? Yeah, I don't give a shit about J-Lo. I'm good on that.
All right, just read the question.
Well, I mean, J-Lo from Geely or something like that. Is that what we're talking about?
I've never seen Geely, but Monster-in-Law. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen that, no.
Oh my God, no, you and Kirsten, movie night, okay? Kristen,
night.
I'm sorry. Kirsten's my best friend. I always get the names
I know
confused.
you meant, but it's funny.
But oh my God, no, you have to watch it.
She's not going to want to watch that.
Why? It's one of my all-time favorite movies. She'll love it. She's a woman. I'm a woman.
That's true. Yeah, she is a woman.
I know things.
Yeah. All right, I'll see. I can guarantee you she's going to say no. She's going to be like, I have no interest in that. But I'll try.
Well, ask if she wants to watch Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift instead.
Okay. I'll ask her, hey, you want to watch American Online? A classic. Or You Got Mail. That's what it's called. You Got Mail.
Oh, I've never seen that. I was thinking of that the scary movie where Robin Williams works at a photo developing lab, 24-hour photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. We watched that by accident when we were kids because it was on TV. We saw Robin Williams and thought, oh, he's funny.
Comedy.
And then he started bleeding out of his eyes and it was really scary.
Shout out. Rest in peace, dude. Big Zelda fan. Siler wrote and said, Yo, Bryka, Nintendo has hit the mark with Star Fox. They're clearly establishing the brand again. From the Mario movie to the game and adding a Star Fox ride at Universal. Yeah, that is a rumor going around that they're going to add a Star Fox ride as well to Universal.
You're going to get like shot at and doing barrel rolls and shit?
Of course. Universal like only does mostly, it seems like screen rides, like Star Tours, shit like that. So I imagine it will be. What do you think their next game is? Feels like an easy layup to just remake Star Fox 2. Thank you for always caring, Brad, Micah. Choose my next meat to smoke. All right, we'll start with that. Give him a next meat to smoke.
Starting with that, if you can find tri-tip, do that. So good.
So good.
So good. If you can't find that, Heath Riles put out a video today about smoked cheeseburgers, and they look excellent.
Wow, I said smells. It sounds amazing.
Oh
I'm tempted just to fly to your guys' house and make me food.
Oh my God, no, we'd do it up. I'd make wings first.
Get in the kitchen.
Smoked burgers, a turkey, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm like, get in the kitchen. I'm taking the dogs for a walk.
I'll make the mac and cheese. I'll make my homemade baked beans. I'll do all of it. Cornbread.
Damn, that sounds good. Yeah.
You're going to leave 30 pounds heavier.
Yeah, I need that. Well, just give me the protein. That's what I want. Protein me up.
No, you got to have the carbs. You got to.
Carbs.
I'll make greens. The greens are healthy.
Sure, yeah. I'll have some carbs, Carbs are so easy just to fucking devour, though. They're so good. Like, I love carbs, like fries, mashed potatoes, tater tots. All that stuff is so good. I just try to eat more protein if possible.
No, that's
but you gotta go buck
wild
occasionally.
As well.
You gotta go buck wild occasionally.
No, but that's been my shift too. Is just taking more protein, less of the carbs, more veggies. Just kind of altering the proportions of the plate, but not what's on it. I'm not giving up my favorite foods, but I'm just being like, I'll eat less of this and more of that.
Unless you're trying to do bodybuilding stuff like Iron Rook, the listener.
Yes.
He was in bodybuilding competitions. Fascinating. Shout out, dude. That's a lot of work and dedication.
That poor guy went on like a family vacation and, you know, and is watching his family eat all this like wonderful food.
Damn,
he couldn't touch it because he was doing show prep. And I'm just like, good God. He said it was the worst vacation he's ever taken.
Yeah, that takes a lot of discipline. God bless. Okay. Next for Star Fox. So what I think, Micah, is the company that did this Star Fox. Why can't I remember what they're called? Let me look them up again. There's something with a V. They are not a Japanese company. Star Fox remake.
Yeah, was it Velen?
Yes, it's Velen.
How do you say it? VLAN?
I think it's Velen. I think.
All right.
But they did things like Knockout City, which I actually think was pretty fun. I remember that game. But they developed this new Star Fox game. They also did the Mario Kart live circuit stuff, so they had a little bit of a working relationship with Nintendo there. But I think these guys can just, with maybe some oversight by Nintendo, of course, make a brand new Star Fox game in this vein. I'd be okay with that if they were like, hey, we're just doing this, but with all new content again. Charge $50 or whatever, same amount of levels, maybe more, a little more replay value or something like that as well. I think that could be really sweet. This was good to remind people why they love Star Fox again, and it's worked for a lot of people like me. It's brought in some new people like you, which has been awesome. But I think they could do this again, but you could also have the more ambitious thing. You could have like 2 projects going on at once, like what we have with Zelda. There's multiple projects going on at a time. You could have, like I said in the past, have the Ace Combat team or someone, they have a working relationship with Bandai, make the next Star Fox like a huge Ace Combat style Star Fox. I think that could be really cool. You got to wait a little bit before you get squirrely and start doing stuff again like Star Fox Adventure. You haven't earned that yet. You can get there, but you haven't earned it quite yet. So ideally, I would just say, hey guys, do it again, just with new stuff this time instead of a remake. I think that'd be a sweet idea. Before we talk about, we're going to get into our impressions of Star Fox and everything like that. So fear not, listeners. Micah, what would you like to see next from Star Fox?
So for me, it's all new because this was my first time playing Star Fox. So I think I would like to see them make something completely new simply because, so as fun as it has been to get into Star Fox, it also though has been like, yeah, and everyone else already, like, they knew all the levels and they knew all this stuff. And, like, I'm the newbie here. It'd be fun for us all to have a brand new, fresh experience to all talk about and discuss. That being said, if they do just move on to remaking a different title, it's still going to be new to me. But yeah. I would like for them to just I also, too, don't want the narrative with Nintendo to constantly be these remakes. Yes. I do want to see, like, yeah, let's bring the series forward and do something new with it. Versus, and we're going to have you buy it again. I understand and acknowledge the criticism of Nintendo just saying, yeah, just buy it again. Same game, 20 years later, buy it again. Same game, 15 years later, buy it again. So I would prefer if they did something totally, like a totally new Star Fox game. And then if they wanted to do more of the remakes later, fine. But I'd like them to take this momentum from both the movie and this game and put it towards a new experience and continue to get more and more people on board.
Yeah, I personally have no problem with Nintendo doing remakes as long as they're doing new stuff as well. Like, you know, we've gotten many, or a couple of Zelda remakes and stuff like that. We got Link's Awakening pretty recently. We're getting Ocarina of Time now, but we're still getting the new stuff as well, which is important.
Yes.
So I have no problem with that. I would like to see Nintendo maybe be more ambitious with some of their remakes outside of visuals, maybe about content. We'll see what they do with Zelda, but if you remake them with games, maybe just a little more effort. Well, not more effort, but maybe something a little different for longtime fans like me. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword because you don't want to ruin what made it so special in the first place, I guess. So they're scared about that.
Well, right, because then you're walking the path of remake versus reimagining. What would people really prefer? And you're balancing all of that with the criticism of, I've bought this game 3 times already over the years, you know? And for some people like me, that's like, Well, for example, when Super Mario RPG and people were like, who wants this? It's like, well, I never played it. Yeah. And same with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I never played it. So for me, these remakes, and same with Star Fox, these remakes have been excellent for me to be able to play some of these titles just on updated hardware and experience them. And it has been nice to experience them pretty close to how they were versus the Final Fantasy VII argument of like, well, if you play Final Fantasy VII Remake, you really don't know what the original one was like. Mm-hmm. And so for someone like me who hasn't played some of these games, I want the remakes to be pretty and maybe have like modern controls, but I don't necessarily want it to be wildly different because otherwise I'm going to be like, well, yeah, do I got to go, find the old one now, go play it that way? But for someone like you, they want something fresh. Mm-hmm. So really the answer is just make a whole new game and avoid this whole debate.
All right. So we'll continue that. We'll hop over to now for what we're playing. We both played Star Fox. We both finished Star Fox. Have you done more than one run or just one run?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, I did that first run and then I went back to Elliot and we'll talk about that after. But yeah, I did that one run of Star Fox and I liked it a lot. It was very fun. It was definitely challenging. I kept it on normal. The game kept being like, you want to put it on easy? I'm like, fuck you. We're going to keep it on normal. Because I got stuck for a while on the, there's a stage where the bomb is going to go off. Is that Fushina?
I can't recall.
Well, and so the four bad guys show up, and to prevent the bomb from going off, you have to kill all four of them. And I got stuck on that mission for a while because I just kept trying it. If you fail, you just move on in the story, and other events happen.
Yeah.
But I kept killing like 3 of them, and then running out of time. I was getting really close, but I finally was like, just give up. You're just not very good at this yet. By the end of the game, I was a lot better. And now I feel like I could maybe do it. But I got stuck on that for a while. I got stuck on the tank level for a while. I messaged you being like, I don't think I can fucking do this, man. It's like, I was like, damn, this game's got hands.
Yeah.
I was feeling like I really just not very good at it. But by the end, I got a lot better. Got a better handle on it. I also don't play a lot of flight games. When's the last time I flew around in a game?
I don't know. For you, like a shooter, like an on-rail shooter? Yeah, I don't know.
Cripes, man. I mean, like, really. So I was just like, immediately had to turn off the inverted controls. Immediate. Yeah. Which is how you know I don't play flying games, because I know that's like sacrilegious for this experience. But the fuck out of here with your inverted controls. I don't need it. But the game was really fun. I definitely will do another run. I don't think I'm good enough to unlock many of the bonus like levels, because it's like, oh, you got to do all these.
Yeah, you got to do like conditions. Requirements. Yeah.
I don't think I have the stuff to do those, but I would like to play it through again and have my own challenges. Like, oh, well, let me see if I can take out those 4 guys on Fushina and stop the bomb from going off.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can do the tank level faster. Without being such a fucking mess. But I really did enjoy the game, and I'm super glad that I got it.
Yeah. I really enjoyed my time with the game. All those like cutscenes in between levels are all new and all that kind of stuff. You get a lot more of the crew and some of their personality. I've heard some people complain about the voice acting, and I would have to listen to them side by side with each other. But for the most part, I thought it was fine. I didn't really have any problem with the character interpretations and stuff like that. But I love Slippy was fucking hilarious at the end of the game with Bill when they're getting medals. Is that Bill? Hi, Bill.
Dumb little hat.
Yeah,
it was actually that's a really cute moment. Is when you rescue him and he's back on the ship and like was it Peppy?
Yeah.
Pepe. He puts the hat back on him. It's really cute.
Yeah,
Peep the frog.
Peppy's kind of like the dad of the crew. That's for sure. Who's your favorite crew member out of all of them? Falco, Slippy, Peppy, Fox?
I mean, probably Fox or Slippy. Falco, I don't like he's not Vegeta.
He's the Vegeta of the crew, though.
He's not he's not, just because somebody is like a roguish asshole doesn't mean they're Vegeta, you know?
Yeah,
he completely lacks everything. No,
you didn't see him do the Big Bang or anything like that? His final flash in that fight?
No, he's not Vegeta because Star Fox isn't Goku because I don't hate him. All right. I don't find him woefully boring and annoying. So
you just pissed off all of our South American listeners.
You know, I just don't like Goku, you know? Just had enough. Dude. But I liked the cast in this game. I thought they were all charming. But no, Falco was my favorite. No, the rivalry thing. It's like, bro, we're all on the same team and we're trying not to die. I get really annoyed though because all right, so like Peppy, he's always like, they're on my tail. So then I shoot them. He's like, it's not a competition. And I'm like, I'm going to shove this like up your ass, bro, because I don't know what you want from me. You're asking for help. And then I shoot the guy and you're like, it's not competition, facts. And I'm like, you know, the AI in that regard was cheesing me off. Just because I was like, you know, Slippy is like, they're on my tail. And then he's like, mind your own business. I'm like, I'm going to rip your head off. I was getting so mad just at them asking for help and then rebuking me for helping them. I was like, fine, die. That was, you know, what really made the game more difficult was I kept letting them die. They were useless. They like they don't do anything. And like you gotta kill the boss and you gotta help them. And I just kept letting them die. So then the next stage would be hard because everybody's dead except for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at balancing that, that's for sure. I think I was trying to rush. I don't know. Well, I was trying to do the objective and I thought they could fend for themselves. And it turns out
they need help.
They're toddlers who shouldn't even be here. Slippy's not qualified to be a pilot. This guy sucks.
No, yeah, I think that's correct.
He doesn't belong on the team.
No, he belongs to the team in a support role. I feel like he's a smart toad.
Yeah, he should be a mechanic, but I don't know why that he's constantly just like, they're on to me. And I'm like, Jesus, man, like shoot him. I don't know. Why is it up to me? Why is it up to me to kill everybody?
He's doing his best.
We're mercenaries, man. This isn't like a fucking office job where I'm like, you know, it's a hard week, you know?
Yeah.
God. So anyways, I truly enjoyed the game. I thought their banter was funny. You know, I liked the little cutscenes. The overall experience, very positive. Very positive.
What was your favorite level that you played? Can you recall?
Oh, okay. There's a level where you have to take out this. First, you have to take out these like 6 pillars that are like controlling the shield. Yeah, because the levels where you have free roam are my favorites.
Yeah, sure.
The ones where you just get to fly around versus being like stuck going forward. So those are my favorites. And that one specifically, because first you got to take out these like 6 energy pillars that are like controlling the shield. And then, you know, the bad guys show up. And then you have to deal with that while this like thing in the center is shooting at you and you're trying to shoot that down. I liked the chaos of that. And also, too, it's like as you destroy these, I don't know, little cannon things around and they give you the shield circles. So it was kind of like you just need to keep an eye out for those. Like, okay, I'm going to take that out right now. Go get that shield. But like, don't shoot them all. You don't want other people taking them. That's a stage I really liked. It was a challenge, but I had a lot of fun on that one. Definitely cool. The ones where you get to fly around freely are my favorite.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Playing through the game, I'm kind of remembering how cool it is, like how to get optional routes and stuff like that, and depending on your actions, how you get them. Like the train track one you were talking about, I think there's like these things you could shoot to change like the train's direction or whatever. You like shoot them, they kind of like a flag almost, and if you shoot them all, it I think it like just crashes actually and ends the level. You have to go to a different world. One of them is you are defending the Great Fox from missiles, and depending on if you destroy the missiles or not, that determines the path you go. There's also some that's just like, hey, kill 100 guys, and you get to go to this level. Like, so you get to the submarine level and stuff like that, which is really fun. So I remember
the water level looked cool.
Yeah, after replaying the game twice, I was like, oh yeah, I remember a lot of this kind of stuff, and I think that's really sick. I always loved that way of going to different levels. There is multiplayer and stuff. I haven't experienced or played any of that yet. online. I don't have really any interest doing it. I played the multiplayer back in the day, though, in 64, of course, locally. And it's fine, but I'm happy it's there. That's cool. I haven't messed with the VTuber camera yet as well, where you could be the Star Fox characters. That is really funny. But I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I think it's a really fun remake. $50. I think if it was $40, it would have been even a bit sweeter to recommend. I think 40 would have been like perfect for it personally, but
yeah,
I'm fine with paying 50. It's okay. But I think if it was 40, that would have been killer. But yeah, really good game. Happy it's back. Happy to see Fox and crew back. Definitely want more Star Fox in the future. Hopefully a good Star Fox game. So let's keep that momentum up. Let's keep it going.
No, definitely. This did make me excited for do more. I'd play another one. I absolutely will buy whatever they come out with next, whether it's a remake or a new one. I'm on board now. So
excellent.
It's effective in that regard. So you got me. I'm going to do this now.
The plan worked. They gotcha. Gotcha, bitch.
They did.
All right. Elliot. That's what else? That's the other thing you've been playing, right?
Yes.
Let's get an update.
Yeah. So maybe some things we didn't talk about last time that I just like in the game. I like that when you talk to NPCs, it gives them a check mark. Like if they're
that is
out
nice,
of things to say. Love that. Just because when you return to a town and it's like, do they have new dialogue? I want to be sure. Are they going to tell me a hint? Because it's that Zelda-esque thing of like, well, they could tell me something really important. And so I want to talk to everyone in town. It's awesome to pop back in and everybody still got their check marks. I'm like, all right, they're good. I don't have to talk to them again. I like that the companion will say, looks like we missed something or looks like we found everything when you're exploring, in like a cave. Now, on the one hand, I like it because it tells you that you've gotten like the most important items. I had though, like when she was like, we found everything. And I'm like, yeah, but I haven't finished looking around. And then I knock over a bunch of crates and there's a ton of money and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I hadn't finished exploring. However, she's telling me there's some more treasure chests. Or I went back into the cave and she's like, looks like we missed something. It's like, oh, there's a treasure chest in here that I didn't get. So I do like that. I'll say though, like it could backfire if you take it like, all right, I can leave, because if you want like the money, of which you definitely need, you could miss some stuff. You could miss enemies or pots that you didn't, interact with. But I do like that kind of confirmation of like, yeah, we found it all and I can get the hell out of here if I want to. But I'm having fun with it. Time travel is hit or miss with me. Right now it's really hitting. I don't like time travel when it's like Dragon Ball Z rules and it's like what you do can change like a different timeline, but like future Trunks, right? And like his future's fucked and you can't fix it. But we can make changes to fix this timeline, but like the future is like fucked. And so I like the time travel rules in this one so far, that they're just like, yeah, well, you change in the past, change the future. I'm like, good. Don't make it too complicated. I'm really enjoying the combat still. I got the bombs now, so we're blowing stuff up. That's been a treat. Going finding those little shrines and getting the pieces of heart is rewarding. I'm just enjoying taking my time with it so far. Sometimes I get really anxious in like these like kind of open games, because I'm like, I want to see everything and I want to see it very efficiently. And I'm trying to just take my time in this and like, let's go down this path, go back, let's go down the other path. I'm trying to just, I don't know. Sometimes JRPGs make me stressed out. This one is quite enjoyable so far. And I like the story a lot.
Okay. I'm like 10 hours in, I want to say, or something like that. 10 or 11 hours in. And it's good. I do like it. One of my complaints, and I need to really like look at this and double check everything, but you do time travel in the game and there's like different maps or the same map in a different era. But from what I could tell, the maps are pretty much the same in every era. It doesn't feel dramatically different at all, really. Like the layout is basically the same areas. Snow area is always in the top right and stuff like that. So I'm kind of lamenting that. I was hoping it'd be more dramatic time traveling and how everything looks and all that kind of stuff. And that's been kind of disappointing to me. But I do like the combat a lot. I like the Magicite system a lot. Collecting those gems, upgrading them.
Yeah, it's been so fun because you really can customize it. Mm-hmm. So if you're someone who really likes to take the initiative, it's like put on all the critical hit stuff. And if you're someone who likes to hang back more, I really just have liked tailoring that to my playstyle.
Yeah, and later on you can make Magicite for specific weapons only. So if you're like, I want to just focus on the sword ones or something like that, I like using the sword, you can make it just for that, which is cool. But yeah, I do like the game. The story is fine, I guess. It's not like enthralling me or anything like that. It's fine. I like Elliot well enough and all the characters, but I'm not like, gotta know what's happening next kind of thing. So it hasn't been like that crazy. Lots of side quests, which I appreciate. Some good rewards for them as well, like trinkets you can get. You have like a couple like equipment or trinket slots that give you benefits like passive buffs, so you can get a bunch of new ones from that, which is good. Always got to have a good reward. I love the shrine stuff as always. Some of the bosses are pretty fun. They have some cool mechanics. So yeah, it's a good game. I could definitely, it's a good start if this is going to become a franchise. I think they can improve a lot, but I think it's a good start so far.
God, I hope so. I've been very let down just by some of these games just ending up being one-offs. I'm like, no, please go back. Please make another one. Yeah. So I am loving this so far, and I would be over the moon if they were like, all right, he's coming back. Okay, because I'm still waiting for Triangle Strategy 2. I think I'm going to be waiting until I'm cremated and distributed upon the earth. But
sadly for you, I think we're getting Final Fantasy Tactics instead of Triangle Strategy from now on.
Somebody recommended for me the Final Fantasy Tactics Game Boy Advance Edition is apparently less grindy.
It's a different game,
yeah.
Tactics Advance,
it's like $28 on GameStop.
Sure. Yeah,
I'm considering it.
Yeah.
I got a Game Boy, it still works. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, give it a spin.
I may. I'm not gonna make any promises about that. But I
don't make any promises. If it happens, it happens.
I won't make any promises, not like a certain gentleman that I'm, familiar with.
Here we go. More lies again. More propaganda from Micah.
It's your chat. They keep bringing up the spaghetti. They keep bringing it up.
Because of you.
I have done nothing.
You're
except
a liar.
What was owed to me.
You just
was
make
a
up lies, dude.
Of the Jollibee spaghetti.
You just keep saying lies and hoping it comes true. And it's working on a lot of foolish people.
Brad, first you tell me that you want toe socks, and then you say that
Here we go again.
You're unsure about them.
This is obscene. This is nonsense. Enough. All right.
Those socks. I also need to write that fake ad sponsorship. I'm gonna be like, we're sponsored by, what's the brand of socks I buy? Hylia. We're sponsored by Hylia socks, and you're gonna read the whole thing.
If I get paid more, sure.
Well, there's no pay since it's going to be a fraudulent sponsorship, but I could send you some free socks.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about game wise?
No. I'm quite enthusiastic though. I can feel it.
Cool. Yeah.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. All right. Let's see here. Next news story. The Switch 2. It's doing pretty well, selling wise. Let me read this. From who wrote this? This is from Matt Piscatella on Blue Sky, who he's a data analyst, I believe, at Circana. He wrote, for hardware, Nintendo Switch 2 was again the best-selling hardware platform in both units and dollar sales for May and 2026 year to date, with PlayStation 5 placing second across both measures and time periods. Nintendo Switch 2 finished its first 12 months in market with 5.9 million units, 5.9 unit US installed base. It is the second fastest selling video game hardware in the United States tracked history, which began in 1995, only to the Game Boy Advance's 6.5 units that's exceeding it. So it's selling pretty quickly here. So that's going to be a good sign for Nintendo. They got to be pretty happy with that. We do have the price cut coming up as well in September. So remember, everybody, if you're on the fence, good time to get one. You get that pack-in game deal going on that. Who knows when Zelda, if you're holding out for Zelda, possibly Switch 2 version, we don't know if that's going to even happen. So might be a good time just to get one. I would get one if I was you. I would do it.
Yeah, I'd pull the trigger now while you can save that $50. Or like you said, there's the bundle deal still at Best Buy where you can pick a game that comes with it. But I have very low expectations on what an Ocarina of Time special edition console, if they did one, they've just been so bland with the Switch 2 accessories and things that I have very low hopes of. Like, what are we going to get? Maybe the dock has like some gold filigree work. Now, me saying that, they're going to knock it out of the park. It's going to be at a Switch 2 shaped like the Great Deku Tree or some shit. And I'm going to be like, mind exploding. But in my head, it's probably going to be a Switch 2 with little gold circles around the Joy-Cons instead of blue and red.
Like you
like,
can
I just
look
have
at
very low hopes.
You can look at the Wii U, the Zelda version of that on Wii U, which has like gold trim and all that kind of stuff. It's cool. But the Switch the Switch they did for Tears of the Kingdom is very nice, actually. The white one.
That's the thing. The Switch, they had awesome. Switch is the fucking Animal Crossing. Switch is dope as hell, man. So, and that Mario one that we talked about with the coins going around it, they did some super cool stuff for Switch. I don't know if it's because of the cost to produce and that they would rather just not, but I find the lack of Joy-Cons disturbing.
Yeah,
first
it's upsetting.
of all. And starting from there, I'm just like, maybe they'll do something really cool, but I don't have the highest hopes for that. So like, if I didn't have a Switch 2 yet, and that's a must-buy game for me, I'd probably get it now and save the money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be annoyed when they do a Zelda one because I'm going to want it, but I won't do it. I won't do it this time because I know the next time I'm going to buy Switch 2 is for an OLED version, I guess, if I do. But that's hopefully years away. You'll buy the Switch 2 Lite whenever that comes out.
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely. I mean, come on. Come on, Micah.
Well, see, my current Switch Lite, I'm already planning. I'm going to be taking that on my trip in August. So, it's like, it's still the perfect travel companion. And that's just, because I don't want to bring the giant Switch 2 around with me.
No, yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
But especially, too, for this trip, Elden Ring comes out the day I'm leaving. So I can't bring it with me on the trip. So it's like, I really don't need the Switch 2. I'll just play something else. But I'm like, damn it. So close.
Bam. All right. Let's see here. Last story. Oblivion Remastered for Switch 2 got a release date. This happened, I think, during the show. I just saw this recently. Let's see here. It'll be arriving on Nintendo Switch 2 on August 11th. So pretty soon, actually. And the game will be, I think, all on the card. It's not a game key card, which is pretty surprising. It'll be $50.
Wow, all right.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I'm reading this from my Nintendo News, but I saw Wario tweeted that out. Let me see what Wario had to say about this, just in case there's any other information we should cover. Let me see here. Where are you, Wario? Too much shit here, Wario. I can't find it. Well, anyways.
Dude, he's tweeting like 16 tweets a second.
Yeah. It's up. Yeah, there is a remastered deluxe edition as well for $60. That's physical. Comes with some goodies in the game, some digital goodies, that is, like horse armor and shit like that. So there you go. Let's see here.
Did you want this stuff about the DLSS support?
Sure, yeah, you could read me whatever you see.
Okay, well, Wario64 said, Oblivion Remastered, quote, now running on Nintendo Switch 2 with DLSS support on both handheld and docked mode at 900p 30 FPS on handheld and 1080p 30 FPS docked, end quote.
So 30 FPS.
That's from rpgsite.net.
Okay, 30 FPS for both. Interesting.
That's all you need.
Yeah. This comes with, of course, if you guys didn't know, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine story expansion, so all that content, which is cool. New look and all that good stuff. I played through quite a bit of this game. It's fun. If you're looking for an open world RPG, Mike even tried some of it. She didn't love it.
I didn't love it. It was a little. So here's the thing. It felt like a bit of a bait and switch. Let me just be honest with you, because I never played the game ever. And so you start off with this fucking epic mission. Like, you gotta go through the Oblivion Gate and get my friend. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, dog. And then the game is like, all right, just walk around the village and talk to people. They're kind of boring, and sometimes they tell you stuff. And I'm like, oh. And I guess I wanted more going through Oblivion Gates and less talking to guild members and wandering. So now I'll be honest, if I had known that it was going to come to Switch, I'd have probably waited to buy it for Xbox. And I was like, That
was like a year ago, though, so it had been a while.
It was. But if they had told me, like, it's definitely coming to Switch too, I probably would have waited. Because I wasn't, like, itching to play it. It was just like, oh, I've never played this. I'll give it a try. I maybe would have put in even more time into it on Switch, but I gotta be honest, I just got really bored.
Yeah.
I just got really bored. There were some cool missions. I don't know, I was in a sewer for a while, and I was playing as like a magic guy. That was fun. I liked being a magic man and shooting fireballs and shit. But it was just, they start you off with this epic mission, and then they're like, go explore this weird town. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So maybe I needed like a guide to tell me the fun things to do. But I was like organically walking around and talking to people, and I'm like, I'm not sure I get it.
Not feeling it. Well,
no.
If you're interested, it'll be on Switch too soon. So there you go. All right, let's end with some write-ins from the audience. This is from Step Out. Micah, Braddington Bear's suggestion of buying a used Steam Deck is a solid option, but you really don't need to worry about being jacked enough to hold one. Just buy a dock for it and hook that shit up to the TV. I always leave mine docked because I feel the placement of the D-pad on the Steam Deck way in the upper left-hand corner is fucking clown shoes. And with it docked, you can use whatever controller you want. I recommend your local Xbox One or DualShock 4 controller, as they are both pretty much perfect. Power to the players.
I mean, that's good to know. But if I'm going to use the TV, I would just use the Xbox.
Yeah. That was the whole point, is for handheld for you, pretty much.
That's the thing. I'm a handheld lady because I'm always hanging out with Colin, who's usually using the television.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was after we were talking about the Steam Machine, and you were kind of considering it.
Yeah.
But Steam Deck's probably a much more
the Steam Machine was partly, they got me because I thought it was just this really cute little. Doesn't it remind me like a companion cube?
Yeah, the Gate Cube. Yeah.
So part of it was that I was just like, ooh, shiny cube, and I definitely am not the market for that. But they almost got me. I almost signed up for the reminder.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye out. We're in Steam Deck watch for Micah right now. We'll see what happens with that. But she will get probably a PS6 handheld whenever that comes out, which is a year and a half away at least.
That would be a must, because there's enough stuff on PlayStation that I'd want to check out.
It'll just be your new Xbox, pretty much, is what I'm guessing. You're going to move over.
Well, but now they're fucking around with not putting like Gears of War E-Day on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like now they're banging me on that end of like, I was thinking like getting rid of the fucking Xbox, and now they're like, we're gonna make it exclusive. It's like, you boneheads, what the hell are you doing? What are we doing? So now I still need the stupid Xbox so I can play Gears of War E-Day. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
it's a goddamn mess. But yeah, I do want the PlayStation handheld. There's stuff I'd play on there.
Totally. Brandino wrote and said, hey, Punching Up Pals, do you believe that we will see Ocarina of Time late August before Gamescom, or possibly a Zelda Direct mid to late September to line it alongside marketing for the movie and other business ventures? Before Gamescom? I don't know. I do believe we'll see it. I would say before October, we'll see more of the game. I don't know if we're going to get like a full-on Direct. We might get a Direct actually for it, but I think that might happen a month from release, whenever it's going to come out. If it comes out in November, December, I mean, it could come out in October. I have no idea. But yeah, that seems possible to me. What do you think, Micah?
I feel like they might show it one more time before the price increase in September, which is happening September 1st. Just to really get more people like excited about it. I feel like to just sell more units. You might be like, here's a reminder, this is coming.
Yeah.
And the price is going up in September. Yeah. Of course, I'm sure they want to sell them at the higher price as well. But I feel like we might get something else before September 1st, just to try and get more and more units sold, in that time frame.
Yeah. I just don't know how much more they'll show the game off.
No, I don't think we'll see much. I don't think we'll see much, and more so of like a reminder, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just tweet out one day or whatever. Just be like, hey, it comes out this day.
Exactly.
Here's some screenshots.
Here's a picture of the creepy spider people and what they look like now. That'll make everybody want to buy it.
Yeah. They seem to be doing directs for their big first party games now. So maybe
wanted or not, Kirby's Air Riders got like 16 hours of directs.
Yeah, it's true, dude. There's so many.
Dude, they really did just indulge him because he was like, I'd like to talk about the game, and they're like, oh, all right, whatever, just give him a cameraman and let him go. But man. Like, dude, they had hours of Kirby's Air Rider content, and like I flat out was like, I'm not watching all this. It's too much. How many races am I supposed to watch him complete just for him to be like, wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
And he was a delight. He was a treat. But I'm like,
Sakurai,
dude.
Yeah. He's incredible.
That's the thing. It's like, dude, this is just excessive for what the game is. Stop showing me all this. And it's like hour 3.
Yeah.
Of the Kirby's Air Rider Direct.
I'm not going to watch it, but God bless you, make those directs if you want to, Sakurai. I will not stop you. That's for sure. I won't complain. Star Fox had a direct about a month ago, so yeah, we just got Splatoon today, so I think Zelda's gonna get a direct. If they did a Star Fox remake direct, I think we'll get an Ocarina of Time one. How long was it? It was like close to 17 minutes, so maybe it'll be around that time, 15 minutes. That's how I assume they'll show off. Maybe we'll get one trailer, then one direct, and that's it. That'll be my guess. But yeah, I would love to see more. Sooner the better. I'm dying to know what's going on.
Well, just the curiosity. Obviously, I'm gonna buy it, so I'm gonna buy it anyways. But the curiosity.
Oh, of course, we're gonna buy it anyways. We're there, sold.
Well, at first I wasn't sure. I mean, I just fucking played it, but I gotta be there. I gotta experience it with everybody else. I gotta participate.
You gotta be there because I'm not gonna shut up about it. So.
No, you're not. I'll just watch you stream it, though.
That'll happen.
Really?
That'll happen, too.
That'll happen. I'm watching you play that Twilight Princess. That's been an experience.
Yeah. Colin Colehaven wrote and said, greetings, Punching Up crew. As enjoyers of the visual novel genre, actually, not sure if you dig them or not, Brad. I don't. I was curious if you had tried out 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, or AI the Somnum Files. In my opinion, and as someone pretty new to the genre, these are among the best I've played. Would definitely recommend them both at some point. Thanks for all you do on the LSM Network and shows, and take care. I have played 13 Sentinels, and I didn't like the mech parts. I didn't really care for those parts. The more visual novel stuff was actually more interesting to me than the gameplay parts, I should say. So that bummed me out because I do like Vanillaware, but I didn't really care for that game. Not for me. Micah, you like visual novels, though.
I do. And so Colin had started 13 Sentinels, and I was watching him play, and we both were like, this game's kind of weird. And he stopped playing it and never went back. And I never picked it up myself to give it a try. So I'm not sure if it's one I'd be into. And I remembered this AI, the Somnium Files, that game, it's like a murder mystery, and I'm just not really outside of MEO, the Smiling Man, which was like just a very specific thing. I don't typically go for the mystery genre, or when it comes to visual novels, like super sci-fi. I am definitely more in the like romance visual novel camp, or like horror, but I don't typically go for like mysteries. So it's good to know that it's good. And maybe I'm not gonna even say it. No, I didn't want to check it out. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, no, because I was reading more about it. I'm like, no, wait a minute. Well, because at first I was like, yeah, maybe I'd try that at some point. That I was reading more about. I'm like, no, I remember that trailer and I wasn't feeling it. But thank you for loving visual novels and writing in about them, because maybe someone else will try.
Yeah,
don't let me dissuade you.
A lot of people love visual novels. I think Maddie likes them quite a bit. So
they're
ask
great.
Maddie maybe.
Also, the house in Fata Morgana is getting a Switch physical edition. I own that game for Vita from Limited Run Games back in the day, and they're doing a Switch physical version. I think the pre-orders are starting soon. Google that. It'll come up on Twitter. That's where I saw it.
You liked Emio, though, right? Smiling Man?
Yes. And that, I got that partly, to cover it on the show, but I played the demo and it was great. The demo that they did of like the first couple chapters, it was just very well written. It's also detective light. They don't let you miss things. Like they're not going to let you bungle the clues like Ace Attorney might, of like you didn't actually find all the clues and now you're on trial and it's not going well. They won't let you leave the area until you find everything. So a little hand-holdy, but I don't mind. And the story was amazing. Let me tell you, because I had no one to discuss this with really. The game is just really good. The ending is like, oh my God. And then like they give you like a very, very involved like cutscene, to kind of just tie everything up. And it was excellent.
Cool.
Excellent. So I loved it. It was a great game and I highly recommend it.
Nice.
It's not going to make me try more mystery games though.
Okay.
Because that's not how my brain works. My brain doesn't say you liked that, so try that. Your brain says you liked that and you liked that only.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some brain, that's for sure. Angel Urbina wrote and said, "Hey, Brickfisters, July 4th is coming up this weekend. Y'all popping fireworks or having a cookout? I know GTA Online gives you can buy a firework bazooka. Know of any other games that kind of celebrate 4th of July, I'm guessing? Thanks for everything. Hope you all have a good one." 4th of July and other games? I don't really know off the top of my head.
I can't think of anything. No.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't really know. Like,
I'm thinking just
Animal Crossing? Did they do that? I know it's a Japanese game, so they
probably
might not.
do a summer festival of so they have there's always a holiday like thing each season. So it's probably doesn't really feel like 4th of July, but they usually have like, here's the summer festival.
Yeah, I can't imagine any game outside of an American game celebrating that anyways. So I'm like trying to think, like World of Warcraft, I don't remember there being 4th of July specifically. Yeah, I can't recall. It's always like you said, like a summer festival kind of thing. So I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But in terms of 4th of July, definitely cooking. Gonna make some dogs. That's
Hell
what I
yeah.
want. Put them on the grill, maybe.
Do you have that slot dog thing that Dustin raves about?
No, I bet it's cool though. I don't have I'm gonna do it on the grill probably. Like we have a barbecue out there. I'll probably just cook them on there. Have a dog on the grill every now and then. Put the buns on there a little bit. Give them a little crunch,
that's what that thing he has. It's like it slices the hot dog in like this grid pattern. So when you grill it, it gets these like crispy.
That's cool.
Edges. Yeah. Dustin's all about it. Dustin is all about the slot dog, and he's a gas grill.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I mentioned, I think last week, pool party at Uncle Mike's is going to be very hot. The weather forecast is getting scarier and scarier. We have a day coming up. This is going to be 102.
Ooh.
And I think I'm going to die. I think I might actually. Okay, so Thursday 99, Friday 102, Saturday 100.
Good Lord.
I told my dad, like, they're just cremating us, basically.
Yeah. Sending you out to burn.
But I'll be bringing dessert, and that's my task. That's my task for the day.
Damn. I was gonna say something about 4th of July. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, you're cooking out fireworks. Any fireworks displays not allowed in California because the place will burn down.
Not in where I live, Irvine. No, you could buy them at places near, like a nearby city, like Costa Mesa. You could buy them. At least you used to be able to. I don't know. I haven't bought a firework in a minute, so I'm not exactly sure. But I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's fine. Let's see here. Jordan Faldudo wrote in and said, "Brad, do you think you'll make an episode of Punching Up Bets, but it's just you asking Micah general knowledge questions like what is the capital of North Dakota? The prize could be a $15 gift card to Subway if she wins, and if she loses, she has to say the alphabet backwards while undergoing electric shock."
Wow, geez. Saying it backwards is hard enough already, you know.
Yeah, it is.
So please don't shock me. Although, have you ever touched an electric fence?
I don't know. I want to say no.
Okay, well, I'm not encouraging this, but once upon a time when I was a youth, the thing to do is that you all hold hands and one person touches the fence and the shock goes through everybody. And it's quite fun.
That's cool. No, I understand that. Dude, did you ever play like the arcade games that were supposed to like replicate a shock? Like, for example, basically, it was like I think it was like Uncle Fester, like Addams Family themed, I want to say. But it's like this metal handle, you grab it. I think how it works is that it just vibrates like really fast. I think that's how it works, the technology, but it's supposed to simulate being like shocked, and it feels so fucking weird. I remember it, dude. I gotta find this. Hold on, dude. Let me see. Uncle Fester arcade game? Shock game?
For our audio listeners, Brad has just Googled Uncle Fester Rule 34. He is sharing his screen. Mamma mia.
That's not true. Here it is, dude. I found it. Holy shit. I'm gonna send this to you, Micah. This game, dude. I remember this. This shit was insane.
Oh, this would terrify me as a child. I don't like this one bit.
Yeah, you would like it. It was so insane. I wish I could find one of these. I remember hating it, but it was kind of like one of those, this fucking sucks, but I'm going to do it again because I'm a retard kind of thing.
No, there's something about that, though, of like, yeah, that kind of hurt, but I didn't die.
Yeah.
And the hurt didn't last forever, so are you familiar with those bug bite devices where like it heats up your bug bite so it doesn't itch anymore?
No.
Have you heard of this?
No, I have not.
I bought one. I get really bad mosquito bites. Like they itch for days. I wake up at night. They itch so bad I can't sleep. I finally ordered it off Amazon because I'd seen it before. It's this like device and it heats up to 120 degrees or something. It's a specific temperature and it really does work. It doesn't last like forever, but if I use it before bed, it will not itch all night. But it hurts pretty bad.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Because Colin was like, oh, he's like, I want to know what it feels like. I'm like, I wouldn't use it unless you actually had a bug bite because it's not worth it. I was like, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, but it's better than a bug bite, right?
It's better than it itching for hours on end. It's like 6 seconds of ooh, ow, you know, and then it's like hours of itch relief. Hours. So I'm a believer. I love this thing. Love hate, because when I have a bug bite and it itches, I'm like, I could fix this, but I'm like, ooh, it's gonna hurt. But it's not that bad. But this game reminded me of that because it is. It's like, yeah, it's not so bad that I wouldn't use it again, but it is just like, ooh, already anticipating it.
Yeah. It's like one of those things. Like you're kind of like, why did I do this? Why did I keep doing this? I don't know. It's like ultimate monkey brain. I feel like stuff like that.
Oh, because did you ever have one of those like buzzer things like to prank people with? Like you gotta shake their hand.
Yeah, it's like that. It kind of felt like that, but you like hold it around your whole hand.
Yeah. I used to love getting people with that.
Yeah, that was funny. The handshake. Dude, someone busting that out like in 2026 would be insane. The hand buzzing shake prank.
They're probably even smaller now. Because the one I had when I was a kid, you had to kind of like cup your hand. Because it was like so obnoxiously large, and like they'd see it coming a mile away. So you had to like kind of like be like, oh, good to see you. How are you? And like kind of like shield your hand.
Yeah.
And then like press your hand into theirs a very specific way.
Yeah.
I bet the technology is much better now.
I mean, it's just like, I don't think anyone would even think about that anymore now, though. I think you can get away with it a lot. I think you can get away with it a lot easier now. Way easier. Well, but I haven't thought about a hand buzzer in I don't even know how long.
Well, okay. The one on Amazon looks exactly like the one I have when I was a kid, so they have not gotten better.
Well, you could probably get an expensive one.
Maybe. Jeez, the technology hasn't improved at all. This is the exact same toy that I had as a child, and it has 2.5 stars.
I mean, it is a child's toy, regardless.
No, I know, but I thought they'd make it smaller and thinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I had this review. 1 star. Didn't work like the cartoons. I mean,
that's funny.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because you only get like one opportunity with that thing as well. So one opportunity per person.
it's not going to electrify them so they look like a cartoon skeleton.
I know.
Sorry,
that's half
Maxi on Amazon. That's not what was going to happen.
What a ripoff, dude. All right. Adam, I think it's pronounced Nix, your last name. Hey, Punchers. Earlier this year, my oldest son, 7, began showing interest in the Legend of Zelda series, so I figured why not start a playthrough? So far, he's worked his way through Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker HD. While I knocked out A Link to the Past and the original Legend of Zelda, based on your advice, Brad, we've kept the Wii U plugged in, and he started Twilight Princess HD. We're about to take the hike up Death Mountain, and it's awesome seeing how much he loves playing these games. Brad, how does it feel to know you've converted yet another Twilight Princess hater, me, into someone who may think this is a top 5 Zelda game? I fucking told you so. I don't lie to you, audience. I speak the truth, and you need to listen to me more. I am not a liar. I speak the truth more than anyone. They hate him because he spoke the truth, and that's me.
That little cartoon was like, shut up.
Yeah.
The Pharisees talking to Jesus is like, shut up.
Shut up. Yeah. That's me. Anyways, I'm right about Zelda. So always listen to me. Don't listen to anyone else. I won't steer you wrong.
I don't know, Brad. I've been watching you stream it, and I just keep thinking, where's the game?
It's all there.
Where's the game?
It's you can't see it over all your Rule 34 Star Fox porn. That's the problem.
It took you like 30 hours to get to a dungeon.
30 hours? By 30, I think you mean 3. That's still a long time, though. It is a long time.
The game has a very long intro.
It does.
Too long.
I like it, but it is long. I would say it's probably too long for most people who have monkey brains that can't focus.
Well, I can focus just fine. I'm having a blast with Elliot. I played Star Fox, but like it's, you can't Kojima this, all right? You can't be taking 3 hours just to get going. Because the payoff is not. Well, I don't really like Kojima games either, and then the pitchforks are coming for that. But they can't do this to me.
Send your hate mail to Micah.
Don't send me hate mail, please. I'm allowed to not like the Kojima games. It's just like he's making movies. They ain't games. He's making a movie.
Let's calm down.
With a game attached to it, and it's like, bro, like if you want to go make movies, go. But he won't. He just keeps making these games.
Let's relax, Mike. Let's take a step back from the
edge. Keeps making these games, Brad. And I gotta watch Colin play them like 6 times.
Well, that'll make you hate any game, to be fair.
Yeah. Dude, he's talking about playing fucking Final Fantasy remakes again. I don't know, man. All I'm gonna say
is he gonna play Crisis
Core
at
least? He might go mysteriously missing.
Yeah. He might. Anyways, listeners, I'm not going to ruin. I'm going to steer you right about Zelda every time. So fear not. Listen to me.
I'm going to steer you right. Go play Link's Awakening. Go play Echoes of Wisdom.
Also good.
That's all you need.
Those are good games. But I got you, listeners. Come to me, not anyone else. DMC wrote in and said, how do you see Call of Duty doing on Switch 2? There is a serious lack of FPS games on the Switch. However, Chris recently mentioned he thought the genre was dying. Battlefield and Call of Duty supposedly underperformed, and Destiny 2 is ending soon. Is it too little too late for this genre on Switch? FPS is dying. I mean,
I feel like Call of Duty and Battlefield losing popularity doesn't necessarily mean the genres. I love first-person shooters. Still love them. But Call of Duty, they definitely lost me. It's like I'm seeing this like the fucking weird avatars and shit. I'm like, I want to play Army Man game. I'm not trying to shoot Beavis and Butthead. I'd go play Fortnite for that.
I mean, it's like
get out of here. So
I'm looking at Counter-Strike 2 on Steam charts. 734,000 playing 23 minutes ago. 24-hour peak was 1,316,000. So I think FPSs are doing fine, but some of those genres or franchises I can see dipping. I mean, it's going to happen to most franchises. Yeah.
Like I used. Let me back up. I was never a big Battlefield fan because I just liked the giant maps and the vehicles. It's just not my style, right? I respect it, but it's not my style. But people were very unhappy with some of the recent Battlefield games, and they're just like over it. Right. And they've moved on.
Yeah, people move on.
And they're not playing it. So is like them losing their audience doesn't make me feel like first-person shooters themselves are toast. Those are just the biggest names, but it's up to them to make a product that people want to buy. And, I still want to shoot stuff though. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Valorant still is very popular as far as I'm aware in terms of players and all that kind of stuff. So there's still very popular FPSs, but maybe just the FPS as you knew it is changing as they do. Okay. Anyways, how do you think this will do on Switch? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4?
It's hard to know because on the one hand, if Switch is your only console, I think it could nab a good number of players who that's all they have access to, and now they have access to Call of Duty. Sweet. It still wouldn't be my first choice of where to play that game as someone with an option to not play it there. So for anyone who has a PlayStation or an Xbox, and you have a Switch, it wouldn't be my first choice to play it there. But I feel like it could do decently for people who only have a Switch or want to take it on the
go. Yeah, I don't know. The FPS, I don't know how FPSs I assume aren't very big on Switch. Of course, there's shooters on there, but not like first person like this. Yeah, the first one, I think it'll sell the least out of all the platforms is my guess. But it might still do okay. I would like to go back and see how Call of Duty's did on the Wii and stuff like that when they were on Nintendo, how they sold.
Well, because the Pro controller is excellent now. It's a really good controller, and that really does a lot for me. My main reason for loving Xbox so much for shooters is it's my favorite controller ever. So the Switch 2 Pro controller is great. And so that makes a big difference in terms of they'd be comfortable to play over there. It's a controller I really enjoy using. I feel you get the precision that you need. So that also kind of bumps it up for me of this would be a serviceable experience, I hope.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll wait and see. Call of Duty. I think it's day and date, right? Let me double check. I think it is.
I think so.
Call of Duty, Switch 2. I'm pretty sure it is, but let me just double check. October 23rd. So yeah, I think that is Call of Duty Day. Yeah, I'll be really curious. I'm really curious to see how it's going to run and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's cool. Being able to play Call of Duty game on the go is pretty sweet. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. This will be the first of many, I assume, if based off all the lawsuit stuff or whatever that was going on, or the FTC things. So we'll see more Call of Duty on Switch apparently in the future, but it'll be there regardless. All right, Micah, we're done. Yay, we did it. We made it through. Hooray. Thanks for hanging out with us, listeners, sitting through all that nonsense. We appreciate it. As always, love hanging out with you guys, even though we're not there with you right now. We're all there with you in spirit as you listen.
Absolutely. Always haunting your homes.
That's right. We are. Yeah, we're definitely haunting. That's for sure. Before we go, Mike, any final thoughts, words, statements, truth you want to say? No lies?
There's never lies. I have never once lied to anyone my entire life. I'm a cherub. Yes. I'm going to go grill some steaks tonight. So
shit. Yeah, like that. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner yet. I'm going to eat yogurt, though, soon.
Oh, I have a yogurt I have to eat because it expires today. And I know that it's good for a while probably after, but I'd like to just get it out of the fridge today. So
eat it.
Yeah, I got a yogurt to eat later.
Nice.
Just eat it.
I've seen Fat Owl. Weird Al. He does wear the fat suit. But I was saying, I saw him when I was a kid, and he did come out in the fat suit for Fat.
Hell yeah.
Dude, this rules. So shout out.
That video is still really funny. Colin and I watched it somewhat recently. It was this is still great.
Yeah, he rules.
This is still wonderful.
I wish Weird Al was like my next door neighbor. That would be rad.
Well, I don't want to go that far because I imagine how weird his friends are and the people he's having over.
I bet he's very normal. For the most part.
I bet if you lived down the street, that'd be fine.
In the cul-de-sac with you?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'd wake up and there's a car shaped like a clown shoe outside of my house because Weird Al invited his uncle over. I don't know. I don't feel like I want to deal with Weird Al's family. Well, the ones that are alive, his parents died in that carbon monoxide accident. So
damn.
Sorry, Weird Al.
Shit.
Oh man, yeah. They died. They didn't have the carbon monoxide detectors in their house or whatever, and they
that's
unfortunately
crazy.
Passed away.
Damn.
PSA: carbon monoxide detectors are usually separate, and they are not required in the same way that smoke detectors are. Please put them in your home. If you have combination smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, make sure to test them. Batteries, all that. Like, it really is like, dude, this just randomly kills a whole family. It's very, very sad. So please, carbon monoxide detectors. Put them in your home.
Put them in your home. All right. We're out of here, everybody. Thanks for watching, listening, all that good stuff. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Take care and goodbye. Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is a product of Last Stand Media and Collins Last Stand LLC and is proudly recorded in the USA. The show is written and hosted by me, Bradley Ellis. My co-hosts are Gene Park and Micah Moriarty. The show is edited and produced by Dustin Furman. All of Last Stand's theme music is by Ramon Narvaez. Punching Up, along with the rest of Last Stand's media shows, are fan-funded on Patreon at patreon.com/laststandmedia. The following names are at the producer level on Patreon, our highest tier, and we're grateful for your kind contributions and generosity to our independent endeavor. Thank you.